Today's question is, how bad is binge drinking once a month? Normally I don't do stuff like this, about drinking and stuff, but I thought I'd do this one just because we've been talking about binge drinking a lot lately, and it was my sort of thing all the way through. My life was binge drinking, so mostly, that's really what I did at the weekends and towards the weekend when I knew I didn't have work the next day. I was a binge drinker, so in general. And it's something I don't know who's asked this question. So I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I don't know whether you're young or old. I don't know whether, what size you are. And all of these are a factor in how much binge drinking is going to affect you. Also, it depends what you're binge drinking on. It depends how much or what you consider to be a binge drink. That is going to play a big part in how much damage it's going to do to you. Binge drinking once a month is definitely better than binge drinking once a week, right? That's for sure. But this channel is all about trying to, it's all about stopping drinking alcohol from the perspective of the journey in life is everything. Your journey to be whatever you want to be in this life, unless you want to be a drunk, right? In which case then, binge drinking is going to take you down that road. So you have to look at it from the perspective of what does the alcohol do once it goes into your body. Now, any amount of alcohol, once it gets into your body, is a toxin. Your body only treats it that way. Your brain or your mind or your thinking, your beliefs, they treat it in one way from the perspective of, I'm having fun. This is what we do to have fun. This is what we do to relax. This is what we do to socialize. Binge drinking is not socializing, by the way. It's getting yourself, in my experience, people, when they're talking about binge drinking, they're talking about getting themselves as drunk as possible, or drinking to the state of complete drunkenness. And that kind of stuff, you've got damage or a big risk in the short term, depending on what you're drinking. You can drink enough that your body can start to shut down with binge drinking. So think about it from that perspective. Also, you've got a tolerance level. So your body, even if you're doing it once a month, your body will start to get a tolerance for that. It will take a lot longer for your body to become tolerant than if you're doing it once a week, or if you're doing it more regularly. But you will become tolerant. Your body will become tolerant to the amount of alcohol, so you need to drink more. And you're just going down a road where you're relying, it's a dependence on alcohol for whatever it is that you're doing, for whatever it is that, most people are drinking for the buzz. Everyone who drinks for the buzz, let's face it. So think about it, what it's doing to your brain. From my perspective, alcohol depresses your brain, so it moronifies you, turns you into a moron while you're drinking it, especially binge drinking. The more you drink, the more half-witted you become, right? So if becoming that getting into that state of mind is what you're all about, why do you want to do that? This is from the perspective of somebody who's drank for over 30 years and has not drank now in 10 years. So I did drink for 30 years and I haven't drank for 10 years. And I can tell you, life without alcohol is much, much better. If you're young, and I'm presuming that you're young, right? Because you wouldn't be asking this type of question. The answer is in the question. How bad is binge drinking for a month? So it's bad. You're just asking, how bad is it? So from that perspective, you have to start looking at yourself, and you understand it's bad. So why are you continuing to do it, right? Like I said, this is something that is, we get people all the time talking about, well, I'm going to switch from this drug to that drug, or, there's nothing wrong with having a couple of drinks. And this is your body. My goal is not to stop alcohol for everyone, or to get everyone to stop alcohol. That's not my goal. My goal is to help people who come to this channel who are drinking alcohol and want to stop drinking alcohol. That's the goal, pure and simple. So you have to look at it from that perspective, that this is your body. You can do what you like with your body. But if you want advice from someone who's been there and done that, stop doing it. Stop the alcohol altogether. Never mind once a month. Don't do it at all. All right. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you again soon. All right. Onwards and upwards. Bye now.